Hey guys, it's Adrienne from Crafty Little Gnome here. Today we're talking about popular things that you can make and sell online. One of the most common questions that I get is people want to know what they can sell online on sites like Etsy or Amazon Handmade to make the most money. Unfortunately, there's no real answer for that, but we're going to talk about different things that you can make, what's popular on the sites, and basically, I think that you can really sell anything online as long as it's marketed correctly to the proper target audience. If you look on sites like eBay, even Etsy, Amazon, you can find absolutely anything that you're looking for online. Weird handles for doorknobs, switches for things, crazy art, freaky stuff. Whatever you need to find on the internet, you can definitely find it. It's just a matter of finding the right audience who's going to buy your stuff. So, let's see, before we get into that, in case you didn't know, so I've been selling my jewelry online since 2009, so it's almost been 10 years now. I started with Etsy, and I make jewelry, and then also accessories and different home decor items like sun catchers and mobiles, things like that. When I first started, I saw what other people were making, and I guess I just kind of tried to copy them because I thought they're selling lots of this item, it's really popular, this necklace, whatever. So I went out, I bought all the supplies to make it, I listed it online, and then nothing. People didn't buy it. And I was surprised because I thought, well, selling really well for somebody else, how come no one's buying my stuff? So it's not really just a matter of choosing something that's popular, copying it, and then it just selling right away. There's so much more to running a shop and having people find your items than just making something that's popular and listing it. So some of the most popular categories on Etsy are home and living, jewelry, clothing, toys and games, craft supplies and tools, kids and baby, and vintage. And I think they count vintage as anything that's over 20 years old. And some of the most popular items on Etsy right now are stickers, handmade kids clothing, homemade or specialized candies, party decorations, vinyl and heat transfer supplies, jewelry making supplies, home decor art and collectibles, and again, vintage items. So when you're wondering what to sell, if you're like me who can make a lot of different things, I do crochet, I do jewelry, I do art, painting a little bit. I like doing home improvement projects, so I can do a bit of woodworking and things like that. First thing to ask yourself, do you love making it? Because if you don't enjoy the process of making your handmade items, you're not going to be motivated to keep going. When no one's buying your stuff, when sales are slow, or even after you make a sale and you have to make the item from scratch, you're just not going to be motivated. So you need to really love the process of making whatever it is that you're going to sell. And if you don't love it, move on to something else that you actually do love. The next thing you want to ask yourself is there a need for your product? Because people don't buy things, they buy solutions to their problems. So what that means is, what problem does your product solve? So if it's not solving a problem for somebody, they're not going to care. They're not going to buy it. And when I go online and I want to buy something, it's to solve a problem. It could even be, I need a fun accessory to wear to a party next weekend. So then I would look up jewelry. Things like that. Let's see. Another thing that I have found, at least with handmade online, is it's really important to have a variety of price points. So if you're an artist and you make gorgeous oil paintings that sell for $500, $1,000 a piece, it can be really difficult to sell those online because people, in my opinion, don't typically purchase something like that online. It's more something that you would buy in person after you looked at it and sort of established a relationship with the artist. I'm not saying you shouldn't list those things. I think you definitely should, because someone out there is probably looking for something that you sell and wants to buy it. But I think you're much more likely to sell a print of that piece of artwork that's maybe $30 to $50, and you'd probably see that you sell maybe 30 prints for every one $500 painting that you sell. Same thing with, I think, crochet items. People don't really, if you don't do knitting or crochet, I don't think that you really understand the amount of time and work it takes to make something like that. If you're selling Afghans that take you, 6 months to make, that are gorgeous, and you're charging $200, well, people say, I can buy something similar at Walmart for $20, and it's hard to sell. You can list the Afghan that's, a couple $100, but then you should also list hats that cost $20 that take you an afternoon to make or take you a day to make. So it's good to have a lot of different price points to sell. Alright guys, I think we covered about everything for today, so let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Do you agree with me, disagree with me? Do you have any tips? What have you sold that's popular? What lessons have you learned? Let me know, and let's keep the conversation going. Alright, bye!